my own, almost glad to be alone until love came in on time, oh, on time. Loving is...
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for being here today. If you're new to my channel, welcome to Force of Nature. Today I'm super excited because I'm showing you guys 10 ways on how you can cleanse your sacred space. Now, if you don't already know, today is the Aries New Moon, so I'm super stoked for that. I'm definitely feeling the fire energy as I am a Leo, so I'm a fire sign. So this has just a lot of significance in my life, plus I also have my Saturn in Aries, so I just am getting super affected right now. But anyways, if you guys are interested on seeing 10 ways to cleanse your sacred space for tonight's new moon, please keep watching. So of course, as we all know, sage is the most common form of cleansing your sacred space. As long as you're going counterclockwise and just reaching every corner in your room, go around every door, window, just make sure that you're tracing every little corner of your little nook. But as long as you're filling it with a lot of sage smoke, you're cleansing out negative energy. So, of course, next up is going to be our plants. I have quite a few in my area, but basically what they do is purify the air, they dispel of negative energy, and they're just really good for boosting good mood in your sacred space in general. So I definitely recommend having some liveliness and some nature in your sacred space just to cleanse out that negative energy. So this is one of my all-time favorites, but I like to have crystals along my windowsill. You can put crystals anywhere in your sacred space. I have a ton of them on top of my altar and just sitting in a bunch of different random spaces. I'm just going to show you guys this quartz. Quartz is actually one of the main crystals that is very important to keep in your sacred space, as it's one of the most potent forms of a crystal that can cleanse your sacred space. This crystal can be used like literally for anything. So I like to buy little crystals. You can buy them in bulk on eBay. I always buy them in bulk, and then I like to always add them into a glass as soon as I get them, because when you get new crystals, you're going to want to cleanse them with the sun's energy, but I just put these in all four corners of my room. So this one isn't used as often as most, but I like to use herbs. This right here is just a sage herb. I have the little container I used in my bay leaves video. I just like to throw herbs in there and burn them. You can burn them as the same as you're burning an incense pretty much. Just make sure that you're getting the smoke around the room and cleansing the space. So next up is another very common one, but a lot of people actually aren't aware that you can use candles to cleanse your sacred space. As long as you're very good at intention setting, cleansing your sacred space with candles can be very beneficial as long as you're reaching out to your spirit guides or whatever it is that you like to reach out to. But I have multiple candles around. I just like to focus very well and set my intentions. I just close my eyes for the most part and just focus on my space being cleansed and all negative energy being dispelled. You can go to any of your local metaphysical shops. They sell these for $5 for $1 in my local metaphysical shops. So next up is another very common way of cleansing your sacred space, and that is incense. I like to use sandalwood incense as I feel they cleanse my space much better than most places do. My metaphysical shop actually sells a bunch of different kinds of incense, so you can pretty much go to your shop and see if they have anything that suits your needs, but pretty much I just like to set it in a holder, and then I just like to burn away and watch the smoke cleanse negative energy out of my area. I do definitely recommend sandalwood, but you can use any kind of incense you like. So next up is opening windows. A lot of people don't realize that when you constantly have your windows closed, you're building up stagnant energy. Even when it's on a cool, breezy day, it's nice to have your window open, even if it's just for a short amount of time to dispel of negative energy. So this is another one of my favorites, but I like to take pink Himalayan salt and sprinkle it in front of all of my windows. What you do is just leave it for a few days, and then of course you can sweep it up, but just let it have some time to, of course, absorb negative energies and dispel them out of your space. Be sure to throw the salt away outside of your house. Alright, so next up we also have cleansing our sacred space by cleaning. A lot of people don't realize that having a dirty space where you're just letting things build up and energies from past, say you do like a ritual from, the day before or something, just letting those things sit around in a clutter definitely builds up negative energy, so be sure to keep it clean, guys. Last but not least is, of course, meditation and reaching out to your spirit guides. It is very important to reach out to your spirit guides or whoever your higher power is to ask them to get rid of negative energy. Alright you guys, so that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope that you guys can cleanse your sacred spaces tonight, and don't forget to set a lot of intentions tonight as it is the new moon and we start a new cycle and a new slate. But anyways, I hope you guys really have a great day, lots of love and light to you, and as I always say, do a good deed, spread that lunar love, and peace and love, man.